process of setting up a card subscription using our payment plans. One of the advantages of using our payment plans is that we handle customer billings based on your specified interval. We also provide additional API services for subscription activation and cancellation. Before we get started, you should know that our subscription service only supports card payments. A summary of the steps we'll be taking. First, we'll be creating a payment plan using our API. You can also create it using your dashboard. Secondly, we will be subscribing the customer to the plan by specifying the plan ID in our payment request before the initial charge. All API calls in this video will be in the Postman environment. You can also use alternative testing tools like Insomnia. For those who understand how API works, you can make direct calls using your preferred programming language. We recommend setting up a webhook server and saving the URL on your dashboard. This is handy as you receive webhooks when a customer cancels a subscription and also for recurring charges. Webhook.site also provides URLs for quick tests. Well, let's get started. To create a payment plan, simply make a post request to our payment plan endpoint using your secret keys. Some of the parameters are the plan name, currency. Important parameters are interval. Possible values are hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. The duration denotes the number of times you want us to charge the customer within the designated interval. The amount is not required. If you do not pass in an amount, this means that the amount passed during the charge initiation will dictate subsequent charges based on the specified interval. The call should be successful. In the response, status is returned as success and the message is payment plan created. The most important detail here is the plan ID, which is what we'll be passing in our request before initiating charge. The created payment plan should also appear on your dashboard. As you can see, it does. After creating the payment plan, we need to set up a card subscription by carrying out a successful card charge. We need to include the plan ID in our request. Now, this is done using our payment plan parameter. Now, there are various methods of collecting payments. For the inline users making use of our payment button, simply include the plan ID. For those using our HTML checkout, which is still inline but in an HTML form, the plan ID is passed the same way. When calling our direct card charge API, the process is no different. This means you are responsible for creating a user interface. For those calling a standard API, add the plan ID to your payload. You are free to use any charge method of your choice as the process remains the same. We'll be proceeding with the inline. The currency passed here must match the currency of your payment plan or else errors will be returned. For those who created the payment plan without an amount, subsequent charges will be based on the amount passed here. You can also include a lesser amount such as a discount on an initial payment. You should also know that our payment plan subscriptions are tied to the customer's email address and cannot be changed afterwards. This means that if a customer changes their email address, you need to cancel any existing subscription and create a new one with the new email address, which means you'll be initiating a new charge. We will send the customer an email reminder before automatically charging them. If the charge fails, we will try 3 more times at a 30-minute interval. If this still fails, we will cancel the subscription for the customer and we'll also send you webhooks. So I already have a live server running. Clicking on our payment button should take us to our checkout page. As you can see, only the card payment option is available. I'll enter card details and complete charge. After successful charge, the transaction details are appended to my redirect URL. I should also get webhooks. You can also use your dashboard to confirm that the customer is subscribed to the payment plan. Simply click on the payment plan. This is the email address I passed in my payment request. We also have a subscriptions endpoint. You can make a GET request to our subscriptions endpoint and filtering using the payment plan ID. In the response, you should be able to see the customer's email address. This means that the subscription was successful. You can also filter using the customer's email address or transaction ID or both. You can also cancel subscriptions. This can be done directly from your dashboard. We also provide endpoints for carrying out this action. Our cancel payment plan endpoint utilizes the payment plan ID, while our cancel subscriptions endpoint utilizes the data.id returned by our fetch subscriptions endpoint. When you cancel a subscription, we will send you webhooks. So let's test this out. Now let's head over to webhook.site. As you can see, a webhook was processed to my URL. Now we also have an endpoint for activating cancelled subscriptions. This endpoint utilizes the data.id returned by our first subscriptions endpoint. Now this covers the basic aspects of card subscriptions using our payment plans. I hope that this video has provided valuable insights into the functionality of our card subscription service. Should you require further information or need assistance of any kind, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you for watching. Bye.